Alright, so here's a new video from IRantForYou. I don't actually have a rant to read. I don't have a rant to read whatsoever. What I have a problem with is this fucking political system. It doesn't matter what candidate you're talking about. All the candidates that are lined up, the candidates that are going for the presidency. Who the fuck cares? Well, I care because I'd like to have a fucking president who actually gets some shit done. We've got Barack fucking Obama right now. He hasn't gotten jack shit done. All he does, I mean, sorry, I got a broken ankle, so it's kind of hard to move around. But all he fucking does is he points fingers. This is what he is. He's a couple of fucking phalanges. He rolls around, looks at policies, and when you see him on stage, he delivers all these platitudes and then he points. He points fingers. Oh, well, what a failure because of this guy and that guy, and they're not willing to cooperate with this. Fuck off. Fuck off. Get out of office. You don't have experience. And it's not like I'd be saying anything different based on another candidate. We are in a broken system right now. We're in a broken fucking system. Who do you really want to be president next? Who do you want to be president next? You think they're going to get something done? Fuck no, they're not. Why the fuck would they get something done? They're towing a party line, and if they're not towing a party line, they're towing a personal line. You think that they actually give a shit about what you, the American people, want to have happen? Fuck no. Fuck no. Look at your elected representatives in your area. Look at your congressmen, your senators. Few and far between are the ones who actually give a fuck. They sit there, they lobby, they go against, they do all this shit, and none of it means shit. None of it means shit. Because you think they're actually doing something to make our lives better as Americans? Fuck no, they're not. They're doing things to try and keep their job. It's like Peter in Office Space said, I just do the bare minimum, and I'm not quoting verbatim, so fuck off if you're going to go ahead and be like, oh, well, what he really said was this. But back to it. I'm just doing the least that I can in order not to get fired. That's our political system. They're doing the least they can in order not to get fired. Fuck them all. Fuck them all hard. Take a big black fucking polyurethane fist and shove it right up their ass and make them say the ABCs. Because that's the most productive thing that they're ever gonna fucking do. That's it. They can all go get fucked. And if you think that the American people are gonna bow down, we're gonna bow down to this system that's making us all their bitch when the day is over, fuck that. Bullshit. You know how big the United States of America is? I don't have a number in mind, but it's a big fucking place. We got a lot of square mileage. And all the population centers, yeah, they may get suppressed. They may be getting fisted by the government. Well, that's what they get for living there. That's what they get for holding these ideals, and they think that, oh, well, I'll be safe as long as I just represent my thoughts. Fuck that. The government is not all about you. In fact, it is the opposite. The government is about lining their pockets and doing what they do, pretending like they give a fucking shit about you, and going on, doing on what they've been doing. Guess what, American people? You're fucked. You're fucked big time. And it sucks. Sucks big time. But thank God we have plenty of country where there's not all kinds of military and government watching over. So while y'all are getting fucked in your city centers, I'm gonna be out living in a tent or some kind of shit like that. Fuck, I'll hole up in an Anasazi room and I'll protect it just like there's no government that exists. Anybody who comes after me, fucking ba-boom. And if I get hungry, fucking ba-boom again. Gonna shoot a deer. Gonna fucking raise some maize, which is what the Anasazi called corn. I mean, once the government collapses and shit, and it's all been done before. Look at the Soviet Union; they had socialism, and that fucked them up. Socialism, communism, same fucking thing. The difference is you have a dictator, you don't have a dictator. Either way, it's a system of, oh, we're gonna give equally to all these people, and everybody will be happy. Fuck that. They're burning their fucking chairs for warmth in the winter. So, you want to buy into it, that's fine, but here's the fact. You're gonna get fucked. You're gonna get fucked. How about going out and getting some Bear Grylls skills, because that's what you're gonna need when there's no government and it's chaos. You better get the fuck away from other people and learn how to live on your own. Otherwise, you're fucked. Fucked. So have fun with that. That's cool. Occupy Wall Street, you fucking bums. Like that's gonna make a fucking difference. You're a nuisance on the street. You don't have the quantity of people to make a difference. You're a couple of people compared to the nation's populace trying to say something. And I've been watching the news. You haven't said anything. I mean, you think you've said some stuff, but it's not being heard. And if you say something and it's not heard, it was never said. So get fucked. Watch some fucking Bear Grylls. And he fakes that shit too. He fakes that shit too. He stays in hotels, blah, blah, blah. You guys need to get on board with Les Borland. He's legit. Learn how to survive for yourself. Stop relying on a fucking government, a fucking economy. Eat some shit. Learn how to survive on your own and build your own world. That's how this country was started. I mean, you got the Puritans. They came here for religious freedom, and then they exacted all kinds of jurisdiction over people who didn't believe what they did. It's just a bunch of horseshit. You want to live free and happy? Guess what? You're not going to have an iPod Touch. You're not going to have the newest iPod. You're not going to have amazing computers. You're not going to have this computer I'm posting from right now. What you're going to have is yourself, your family, and the will to survive. And you better bank on that shit. You better do something to make sure that when everything goes to fucking shit, you can survive on your own. Do it to it, or you're fucking dead. That's all there is to it. Via con fucking Dios, you fucking idiots.